Hello, beautiful people. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Okay, I'm about to do my pin post, but before I do that, I do want to give a shout out to Meech Music. I received my Meech merch, Grace. I love my t-shirt. Shortly, Mrs. Vegas will be joining us. We're going to go live with her today and hear her story, have a fat talk with her. It should be interesting. I'm excited. Fat Live. That Talk Live, right? With at Miss Vegas for life. Yes. All right, let's pin it. Boop, boop. I'm getting better at this, you guys. I'm getting better at posting and doing my pin post. Okay, let's share this, right? Share, share, share. Go down this list of sharing. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, I guess I should invite her first, right? Boop, 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 boop. Whenever I'm watching these back, I always laugh because I'm like doing some goofy crap. I hope everybody's Sunday is going well, Ms. Vegas. Yeah, I hope everyone's Sunday is going. Getting ready to start our new week. And yeah, okay. So yeah, we're getting ready to go into a new week. I will be sitting down to write my goals out for this week. My plate is super full. I'm getting ready to go to California. I'm excited about that. I'm excited to go to California. Right now, at this moment, Ugly Money Ugly Money Entertainment is having a live as well. And I appreciate everybody tagging me over there on that page. Hey Yana, hey Ricky, hello you guys. I'm waiting for Miss Vegas to join us. What's good, Ricky? Everything is good when it comes to you, bro. Like, I don't know why you make me so excited. I see Ricky guitar and I get excited. Yana, I get excited about you too. You guys are just amazing artists to me. Like, for real. Ricky, you see my Meech merch? I got my gray shirt finally in the mail. I'm so excited about it. There she goes. Hey, Miss Vegas. Hello, hello, hello. All right, we getting ready to go live with Miss Vegas. Do, 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 do. But yeah, I'm super juiced about my Meech merch, about my gray shirt, and I was like, I get to wear my gray shirt on a Sunday, Meech, right? That's right, right? It is right. I'm so excited. Okay, I'm waiting for Miss Vegas to come in.
Hello, hello.
Hello, how are you?
I am good, and you?
I'm good. I'm doing great. I was telling everybody I'm excited about my Meech merch,
Okay.
my gray shirt. And how are you doing this Sunday?
Oh, I am doing wonderful. What's the name? I sent you a text a few minutes ago. I said, I don't know if I'll be able to do it, but we're here now. I said, let me get online so I can be able to do it
I
with her,
didn't
but
even I didn't even
don't worry
know.
about it.
Okay,
Don't worry about it.
okay. Well,
We good. Okay, y'all have a good day.
I see you out at the
Yeah.
party somewhere.
I'm out at, hold on, let me turn it around. So,
It's beautiful. Okay.
yes,
Well,
it's just
is
me and
this
my.
hey, hey, nephew. Look. Hey.
Girl, y'all wait until I get back online and stuff. I've been out here catching some fish, but just a few minutes ago, I just caught when I'm telling you, a huge turtle.
A
I'm talking
turtle.
about that. It
I
was yeah.
think you
I
got some
caught
big turtles.
catfishes. Yeah, I've been catching catfishes, but the turtle was so freaking big. He was like, "Get this out my mouth!" he broke he broke my line. I recorded it. I'm gonna put it on my page. But
Okay.
then when I tell you it was huge, it was huge.
I believe you. What park are you guys at? What river? I go to
Um,
Little
I'm
River a lot.
I drove like about a good 20 minutes out. I just found some little hole in the doggone wall, girl. I have no clue, but
Okay.
I love fishing. So, you know, and he, I done bought him a fishing pole, honey, about 2 Christmases ago, and he's still
That's
like,
that's a millennial. He just a millennial.
uh-uh.
Don't
Um,
that's just a millennial. You know what I'm saying?
so I'm going to enjoy, and I ended up getting some, this is what I'm fishing with. Let's see. I'm trying to turn it around. Yeah,
Okay.
some regular, there's some regular shrimp,
Regular
girl. They
food.
eat good.
Oh,
Yeah,
they
some shrimp,
already
girl. They
happy.
eat
Right,
good.
they happy. They happy. I thought that was ghost shrimp at first. Okay, well let's get started so I don't hold you up from your fishing too long. And
Okay, darling.
welcome to Fat Talk Radio, Miss Vegas. Let me say that first. And
Thank you.
thank you very much for taking some time out to let everybody know who you are, what you do. Um, First of all, let's find out, where are you from?
I was born in California, but I'm originally from Las Vegas, Nevada.
Okay.
Um, raised in Vegas, basically, so that's why I go by Vegas. Yeah,
Vegas
I
girl.
brought a little sugar. I just wanted to bring a little sugar here to Atlanta, Georgia, so I called it Vegas World in the ATL.
Okay. How long have you been here in Atlanta?
About 16 years now.
Okay, that's
Mm.
awesome. Like, that's a good stint. And can you tell us a little bit about what you do here in Atlanta? What is Vegas World about?
Well, first thing first, ladies and gentlemen, I was not doing what I was doing about 4 years ago. I was working at Delta, actually. And because of me working with them, and they just decided one day that they didn't want to give me my benefits. So I'm like, oh, okay. You know, this is the reason why I really took this job, so I could be able to have benefits and things like that. And then it just seemed like every job that I got on, it was like they didn't appreciate me, you
Hmm.
know. Just one day I was like, you know what, God, I want to wake up and enjoy what I do. I
Right,
want a job that I can go to and I be happy about doing whatever I do. And I wanted to have meaning. I wanted to have some purpose, you know, sense of direction.
right.
So I just quit Delta. I gave them my little 30-day notice, and I stepped out on faith and started Vegas World in the ATL. So under that umbrella, it's a one-stop shop. And basically, I work with a lot of indie artists. I've managed some artists. I was an A&R executive with Grind Mode Music Worldwide. Um, let's see, I model. I'm a
Okay.
motivational speaker. Um, I mean, you name it, Vegas World in the ATL, I do it. You know, and
What's your passion though? What out of all under that umbrella, what is like your passion?
my passion that I love to do is being a blessing to others. That is my purpose. I know with all of it, even with all of those traits that I do have, my main purpose in all of it is to make sure that I be a blessing to somebody else.
Right, right,
So as I've continued to do that, it has opened so many doors for me to be able to bless so many people. So that's why I love what I do. I really do.
Tell me a little bit about your journey here in Atlanta as far as being in the industry musically, and the modeling, because you do balance both of them. I see regularly, like the music and the modeling.
Well, I mean, well, modeling, I started modeling when I was like about 21, 22. So that's always been with me.
Okay.
Um, Getting into music, also I sing, I write, and I rap. So I write R&B, gospel, and rap. So that's my connection to the music world. When I did move here to Georgia, I did get out there like every artist, you know, got on stages and did my little thing, the little open mics, until one day at O'Reilly's on Covington Highway. Um, it was an open mic showcase one night, and this one guy, he won the showcase, and this other guy got mad, I guess, that he won the showcase, bust the bottle, bust the bottle over top of the dude's head and start sticking him with it. And I said, well, I guess this,
What?
yeah. I said, I guess this is not the lane that I'm supposed to be in.
Yeah.
So that kind of like deterred me from getting out there and doing, them open mics and stuff. And I pulled back from doing that until I ran into a female by the name of Bree Biasi.
Okay.
I don't know if a lot of y'all know her, but Bree Biasi, she was signed to AE and Euro Gotti and all of them.
Okay.
So we all I met her, we became like sisters, and one day she was like, well, let's just get out here. Let's meet these DJs and let's do this and that. So I'm like, okay. She was like, I want you to manage me. And I don't know nothing about no management.
Okay.
So I just got out there and just started learning what I need to do. I mean, I'm a people person anyway, so I'm allowed to I can be able to approach anybody.
Right.
So started doing that with the DJs and things like that. It was me, Breviasi, Euro Gotti, Stendo Gang, and Hippie Creed. All of us, we started out in we had us a little movement going.
Okay.
Um, Hippie Creed right now, he's doing music, but he's not doing music
I,
like he was back then.
yeah, because I was like,
Breviasi,
hippie creep. Just when you said, I said, dang, I recognize that name, but I haven't seen it in a minute. Hippie creep.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So it was him, Bree Biasi, and Stendo Gang. They got into the studio one day, and I'm talking about the magic that happened that day when they got into the studio. It was more like me sitting there watching Beyonce, Jay-Z, and maybe Nas all together. And I
Wow.
was amazed. I was shocked because I'm like, wow, I'm a part of some amazing talent, and I got an ear for talent. So I'm like, well, man, I guess I'm in the right, you know what I'm saying? I guess, this is what I need to be doing.
Right.
So, um, everybody eventually split up. You know what I'm saying? I eventually broke away from Curiosity because, I just didn't think that
Breaking up a
it
little
was,
bit.
I felt, is that better?
Yeah. Yeah. Great.
Okay. I felt like she didn't have the humbleness in the game. Um, one event, it's just a long story. Put it like that. I happened to move away from that. She ended up signing, I guess, to Euro. Got when he finally popped off, he ended up signing her to AE, but I think they're not together no more. But anyway, I support all indie artists. I love what y'all do. I mean, I want y'all to continue to, I push them to continue what they started because I remember when I was out here, I started it and I didn't finish.
Hmm.
So I'm the motivator that's supposed to help them keep pushing. You know what
How
I'm
far
saying?
did you want? How far did when you first moved out here and you were, and you were going to the showcases and stuff? What was the projection in your mind of how far you wanted to go in the industry, like musically?
I've always seen myself. I've always seen myself on stages. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't tell you what I was doing, but I seen myself on a stage. You
Okay.
know, and what made me really want to do it is once I got with her and then I broke away from her and I happened to go to the Blue Ivory one night and this one I credit it to her. Her name is Felipia. I don't know if you have heard of Felipia, but she had a lot. She can sing her face off, and she was hosting at the same time, and she had a live band behind her too.
Oh,
And
wow.
I was just so awe. I was in amazement just watching her, and I remember telling myself, "Ooh, I want to do that." And so after that, it was just like the words that Bree told me. She was like, you ain't gonna never have no artist. You ain't gonna never be this. You ain't gonna do this. You ain't gonna never this. And those words stuck with me to like, I'm gonna be somebody. I'm gonna show her that I can do this. You know what I'm saying? And then I wanted to also see if I could do it myself.
Hmm.
So after that, one door kept opening. I went from managing an artist to my own radio show at Highly Unique Radio. It was
Right.
called Vegas Indie Streets. Now I was given a chance by Rick He ended up giving me a chance to have my own show. Um, then from there, I started Vegas Nights, and I'm gonna say my brother twin gave me that opportunity. Um, we were at six, no, 420,
Hmm.
or it was no, it was the one that was 6340 Riverdale Road. That's when I think you maybe came out to my first open mic that I started having out
No, I
there.
came out to the first open mic I came to was at the D-Lo Loft. It was at the D.
Okay,
It
so
was at the D-Lo Loft. Yeah.
okay. Okay, so right before then, I used to be at the 6340 lounge, and
Hmm.
I started doing open mics there. And from there, it's just like it took off from there. Artists got to know me from me. I always did legit business. So, they were always like, well, Vegas, when you going to do your next showcase? When you going to do this? And at my showcases were just not no any showcases. I always wanted to offer the artists something better than what they came with. Whether it was, or something to help promote them, whether it was studio time, them getting their photo shoots done for some better pictures for their um, um, for our flyers, because artists don't never have no good pictures to go on no
Right.
flyers. Um,
Has
that
there ever
or
been a time that um has there ever been like a time that artists felt that they weren't being treated fairly by you?
No, no. I've never had nobody come back and be like, Vegas don't do this, or Vegas did this, or whatever the case may be. I've always got positive feedback. And if it was ever something wrong, then I would always tell them, step to me. Let's talk about it and let's fix it. You know what I'm saying? Because I want my name to be good out in these streets. I don't want nobody to ever come back and like, Vegas be doing bogus stuff and da 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 da. No, your name out in these streets is good as your legit name,
Right.
you know.
Right.
So if I didn't hear about it. They didn't let me hear about it. But other than that, I can really say that I made a great name for myself here in Atlanta.
Good.
Yeah.
How do you think Atlanta receives other people that are coming from the outside? I know there's everyone that pretty much beat is from somewhere else. However, the ones that are here from Atlanta, they be kind of, whoa, they kind of hardcore. So have you, you know, uh, yeah, how do you feel?
dealt
Yeah, how do
dealt
you,
with yes.
yeah,
You know what, sis? Let me tell you something. I don't really let what people say or get to me, because one thing, I'm a realist, and see, I'm the type that I'm gonna step to you. I'm gonna say something. We can handle it in a DM, or you know what I'm saying. I'll pull up and we can talk about it like adults. Ain't nobody getting ready to be fighting and shooting and stuff like that. But I'm just saying that I'm grown. We grown.
right,
Let's talk about it. But I've had some people, don't like me because the name the name started moving, and it got around to where that's the person that y'all need to be hooking up with. That's
okay,
the person that knows a lot of things in Atlanta that y'all need to be knowing about. And then it went from there to be like, a lot of people would DM me, or they'll send me an email, and they'll be like, we've heard so much about you, and everything has been so good, and we would like for you to, if you could, be able to come aboard this, or we want to pay you for that, and things
right,
like that. So it's always, I just thank God that I've had a good work ethic.
yeah,
You
I agree.
Yeah.
We went, wait, so let me move from that for a minute. When is
Okay.
your birthday?
My birthday is March the 20th, baby. I'm a Pisces, and that's why I'm out here fishing. Y'all better stop playing with me.
All right, so you're Pisces. How important are birthdays to you?
Um, I don't think they're important like that, but you only get once a year. So um, I just think that as long as you say thank you, Lord, for letting me see another year,
Right.
I'm grateful. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? That's the main thing. You
I
know, just
I
be
love
grateful that
birthdays. Not so much mine. I'm not a big person about my birthday, but I'm a big person about everybody else's born day. That's what I
yeah.
am. I'm like, I'm the person that what if I'm from a distance, I'm gonna light a candle for you and sing you happy
Oh,
birthday DM and stuff like that. Like other people's birthdays are big, really big for me. Are you dating right now, or married, or single, or?
ew. Oh, you getting personal.
Okay, this is fascinating. Come on, girl, come on.
um, well, Queen, I have been single for a good little while. I choose to be that way because right now, I'm still building my brand, and the king that needs to be on my side, he has to understand what I do. I'm going to take pictures with other men. I'm going to maybe hug another man. I'm going to do business with other men. He got to be secure within himself to be on my right side, on the left side, whichever side you want to be on. Ain't that
Right.
right, King? That's right. He said this side is the best side. That's right. Them W's, baby. Them W's.
Okay, so you're single by choice, you building your brand. Um Now for a minute you went missing. I reposted the post. Oh my God.
No, look
You
at
know
you.
what? Yes, because you never said nothing. You just like popped back up. And I was like, okay, wait, because it was like a good week and a half, and I was reposting, and Belle was reposting, and DJ G Boss, he was worried, and some people were hitting me like, oh, she ain't really missing. It's just a crying for attention, and that's what she do. And I was like, they were like, you look crazy reposting that for her, and I was like, man, look, she's a mother. I don't know what's going on. That's it. So I'm gonna repost it. I don't know what it is. So what happened? Can we know? Can we know what happened?
Yes, you can. I ended up taking a break from social media, from people, because I was dealing with family issues, and I'm not the type that come on here to talk about my family and what's going on and things like that. I always want to put out positive energy in the universe,
Right.
but because of my family feeling like they can be able to come in and sabotage what I was building on Instagram, they decided that that's what they wanted to do. So that's what really happened. I wasn't going anywhere,
Oh,
but so I just had to cut those folks off. So that's exactly
that's
what happened.
healthy though. I think that a social media detox is needed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I think that we become too inflated and in fear of disappearing. From it's like if you disappear on IG for 2 days, people think you're dead. But at the same time, in the same breath, I do know you to be hecka active. You know what I'm saying? And the
right.
last thing I was so scared because I was like, the last thing that she sent me this post, and she said she was at the beach, and I was like, and now I don't even know. And I hit you. I did like a couple days later, and I was like, oh hey, how you doing, sis, or something, and you didn't respond. And then I think the next day after that, that's when the flyer was sent to me, and I was like, so that's why she didn't respond to me yesterday. Oh my gosh, what's going on? So I flipped out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that basically that's what it was, and the I just said that I'm gonna just leave that where it was at, but yeah, wasn't nobody gone anywhere. But yeah, that's a done deal now. That's a wrap. They're gonna wish that they never did that, but it's okay now because my followers that are still people that are strong that know me. That the
Hmm.
first thing that they're like, that's not her. She wouldn't do it. Especially different right there. They know that I love that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Ain't gonna take and just disappear like that
That's
and
what
just don't.
that's what I kept telling my mom. I said, but she's a mother. Like no, 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 like
Yeah,
for real. Like she's really like me. Her kids is attached.
yeah,
Her kid is attached to her. Like mine is
yeah,
attached to me. I don't know what's going on. So did he disappear
yeah.
too? You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Right.
right.
Okay.
And so that's basically about it, Queen. But no weapon formed against me shall ever prosper. Especially if that's what I told her. If God gave me something to be able to do and put out in this universe, you can never sabotage that.
Right. So how do you feel like um do you feel like people perceive you sometimes because you do have you got you got a bomb ass shape on you. Let's just say that. We ain't gonna say how old it is. This is big sis though. We're gonna look to the left and say that this is big sis. Okay, so do you think that people perceive you as using your body to get attention?
Actually, you know what? No. Why? Because I've always had a shape. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to use my body to get attention because of the simple fact it's there. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
there.
If that was the,
I'm
if
sorry.
right, if right, if that was the case, then y'all would see more than what I come on now. I could do so much more on my Instagram. I could have more than the followers that I do have now. I can have an OnlyFans page, okay? If that's really the case, okay? So I've always used my knowledge, okay? That's what everybody's seen me as. That's how you met me as. You didn't meet me as me thunder clapping on Instagram.
She said
You know what I'm saying?
thunderclapping. I'm sorry, that was
You
so
ain't see
funny.
me.
It took me that just tickled me to my toes. I'm sorry, I gotta go back.
What?
She said thunderclap. You don't see me thunder because that
Right.
thunder you got going on there.
Come on now. So I mean, because see, if that's something that I wanted to do, I could have been done that. That's why I be trying to preach to them so much. Get to know me for me. You know what I'm saying? Don't be. I got a lot of guys that follow me. True enough, there are a lot of artists that follow me, but I can tell that if I'm putting up a post that's more, I'm needing you to read. I want you to see what's going on. They might like it. You know what I'm saying? They might comment or something like that. But boy, when I put up one of my modeling pictures, oh, it's like it go viral. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So I know that people are visual. Men are visual, definitely. And but they also see that she's smart. She's a businesswoman. Yes, she does have a shape on her. She's a mother, but they take me serious though too. They don't take me as a female that's, you know what I'm saying, just out here wanting to just showcase. Put it
Now,
like that.
even with, and I would like you to speak on this part because
Let me step over
people,
here
I
real
think
quick.
that there's a perception when you have a certain shape or when you look, a certain way that you don't have any insecurities. Have you ever struggled with insecurities at all?
Oh yeah. Oh yes. When as I grew up, honey, I was an ugly duckling. Stop playing. I was a little ugly duckling. I used to be they used to call me so black I'm blue. Girl, yes.
People was,
Girl, yes.
I'm telling you.
Oh yeah. They used to joan on my skin tone. I would go home and cry to my mama and be like, they calling me black. And my mom, she really didn't care. You know what I'm saying? Shut up, get your butt on back out there. You know what I'm saying? So it was kind of hard for me growing up. I also thought that I had guys that liked me just because of my shape. That's another thing. I had to deal with that and say, nope, he need to show me something different then, so it made me study men a lot more. I pay attention to the way you talk to me, the way you look at me, the way you interact with me. Are you just trying to talk to me because you see what I got on behind me?
Right.
Did you look at my face today? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah.
Now I will say this. You was at um oh my gosh, why I can't you was at Stankonia. You was at
Okay.
Stankonia and it was this female performer and
Uh-huh.
and you said that she thought she was gonna win. I know you know who I'm talking about. You said you thought she thought she was gonna win just based on her like her physique, and
Right.
not so much what she was bringing. So as a judge and um as a judge, as a woman, how would you what advice? I'm trying to figure out how I want to place this question, but what advice would you give to the indie artist who has the look? You know what I'm saying? Who has the look and might think that that's all it takes.
I think what I would give to them is show your creativity side first. Show your gift that you got, not your physical. I know right now, in the industry right now, to me, I think they didn't got past looking at people's talent. I think they looking more at what they look like. what the visual will look like to everybody else,
Right.
and they overlook people's talent, which some people got some great talent, and
Just not
I think
it's
it's
not the
wrong.
package that.
Right, I
Right.
think it's wrong because you take away that talent that's due to somebody that's out here that's really working hard, that got that talent, and she has the look, but because she ain't light skinned. You see what I'm saying? To me, that's what I see now. I see that person, they need to be light skinned. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? They got to be light skinned, looking like a Barbie doll or something like that. If you don't look like that,
I
then,
was told, I mean, when I first came out here and I was doing, I know 'cause I met you after I stopped performing, but when I first came here,
uh-huh.
I hit it hot. You know what I'm saying? And I was literally told by other female artists, by the body, and everything else would come. You know what I'm saying? So I was like,
But see, that's what I'm talking about too. I mean, I know that looks is everything in that type of field. But then what about the gift?
right.
Because what's her name? She got amazing talent too, but I'm pretty sure that they look at her and say, but she doesn't have that physical
Who you
appearance
talking about,
that we.
Rain?
No, I'm talking about or Othello or what's her name? Oh man, I put her on my page not too long ago. Um, I put her on my page and she was talking about she was tired of seeing people um, throw videos up of people's deaths and stuff like that.
Oh,
She
you
just
talking
tried.
about Chica? You talking about
Yes,
Chica? That's my,
yes,
yeah. That's what. Yeah, that's the, yeah.
yes.
That's the homie.
She has
Yeah.
some amazing talent, but just because she doesn't have the appearance that they want to see, then she's not
Right.
considered
It's
up
that.
there. With
And I
and I
want
don't.
to shout out to Chica and you guys. She was at
Yes,
the
baby.
A3C. I got to meet her last year at the A3C. She's a beautiful being, and she's like 20. I think she's 23 or 24 now.
Yes.
Her mind, like, and where she
Right.
goes
That's what
with
I'm
her
saying.
lyricism is woo.
It's crazy.
Wow.
It's out this world.
Yeah.
But she'll get overlooked because of the simple fact she doesn't have the look factor
Mhm.
that they need.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because how all of a sudden that you go from you went from Beyonce to Nicki Minaj to Cardi B, all of them, and then now Megan Thee Stallion, all of them is light skinned.
That's the representation.
Right. You see what I'm
That's the
saying?
mainstream representation. Yes.
Right. And then again, our brown skinned girls, we got the same talent.
Mm-hmm.
We got the same ability. We got the cakes.
Mm-hmm.
We I mean what I mean, so but then again, it
But
really
that is, it's
depends on.
something, I feel like that's something that happens just within our community, not even just industry wise. I was on the phone with my stepsister the other day, and she's mixed with Mexican, and her daughter has had another
Lose my
child
key.
with a African American brother. You know what I'm saying? He's real chocolate,
Right.
so her hair is. You know what I'm saying? Black. And
Right.
she was like, yeah, but that girl don't comb her hair. She got that bad hair. You know, it's
What?
yeah,
What type of hair is bad hair?
yeah, you
Why
know, but
why do you have what's the difference between good and bad hair?
right,
Why can't she just have some nice hair?
right. But that's the perception of our mind. So it goes outside. You know what I'm saying? It's bigger than just the industry, but it's definitely, I think, that's where we're getting most of our ideas from and opinions, you know what I'm saying, are
Right.
formulated while we're watching them constantly on TV and our kids are watching it and so forth.
Right.
So that's what is being, even if it's not blatantly said, those are the undertones, you know what I'm saying? So
Right.
how in this day and age, how are you, is there anything that you say to your son, as far as I know he's getting up there, like he's starting to like girls right now, right?
Of course he does, girl. Hmm.
I'm telling you, I was like, go back little. Go back when you was just like, Mom, I love you
Right.
so much. Happy Valentine's Day to me. You know what I'm saying?
We want you to go back little.
Back little.
Yeah,
Back
we got to
little.
go back in time.
He said we got to go back in time to do that.
Well, we can. We might create that. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all getting big. So,
Oh,
what advice would you give, um, just our young black men that are coming up, as far as respect and choosing a good girlfriend or mate?
what I would give to the young kids is, for one, wait. Y'all need to wait, because right now in this day and age, y'all done got so hot. I don't know what in the world is something that's in the water, that's in the milk, to where that y'all don't respect your parents no more. You too busy wanting to find out what TikTok and Instagram and everything is all about. You scared that you're gonna miss something. So I would like for them to
What?
go back and maybe learn some more things first. I mean, learn morals, respect, and values for yourself first, instead of you getting out there and feeling like you the man or you the girl, or you feel like if you do this just because your friends is doing it, you want to do it too.
Right.
No. I tell my son, you are a leader. You should never follow behind what somebody else is doing, period.
Right. Right.
And then another thing, my son, he has to live up to his name. So that's another thing that I instill in him.
Mine too.
Um,
And that's a
uh,
heavy
gir-
one.
girls, right now, I try to tell him to be careful with that, because of the simple fact, if anything go wrong, you're gonna be the one held at fault.
Mm-hmm.
Because ain't nobody gonna think that no girl didn't rape no boy.
Mm-hmm.
Think none of that.
Right.
So I'm just trying to tell him to be careful with his choices that he do make, and be respectful to the women, even though if they're not trying to be respectful, you need to tell them, no, that's not something that I'm willing to do, or that we're going to do together on this line. I don't care if my mama ain't right here.
Right. And I
So
will say this too. When that post did go up for about you missing, this was one thing that did pop in my mind. It was very serious because you are so attractive and you got that body. But sex trafficking is a big thing, especially here in Atlanta. I think that children, especially my son, like I spend a lot of time telling him, take that down off your page. Do the, you know what I'm saying?
right.
So, and abstinence is just not even talked about anymore. Like that's not even a thing.
No,
But sex trafficking
no,
is real and it's happening on all different types of levels. Is that something
right.
that you are, like, when you go out in public, you are aware of, or telling yourself, even as a grown woman, you know what I'm saying?
Get off there. Get off there. Because if you fall, yes, I do. I also tell, when I even see somebody else, little girl walking by herself. Just matter of fact, just the other day, I was driving down the street, and this little girl, she was walking her dog, and she had the earphones on, and I literally stopped my car, and I was like, "Excuse me, young lady." I say, "I know you don't know me." I say, "But you need to be mindful of what goes on around here. It's sex trafficking and all types of stuff." I said, "I don't mind you walking with your, but at least take one of the headphones out of your ears so you can pay attention to what goes on around
Right.
you."
Right.
And still, but she was out there by her little self, and she had a dog walking, and it wasn't paying attention. Anybody could have snatched her. She wouldn't even seen what was going on. You
Right.
see what I'm saying? So I'm always doing that, especially even with my son. They like little boys too.
Yeah, they do.
So I tell him all the time to be aware of his surroundings. I've always been a mother like that anyway. I try to keep my kids ahead a step of the game.
Tell us
Yeah.
about some of the different foundations that you're involved with and different.
One is I started one way back, but I didn't finish my LLC and stuff, which is called Single Women Fighting Back. Single Women Fighting Back is I was pregnant with my son, and I was here in Georgia, and I became homeless. And there was nowhere here in homeless for a pregnant woman to go. And so that's what made me start that foundation a while back. Now, my other one is Purses of Hope. That's where I'm able to give back to single women that are um, that are in a homeless situations.
Okay.
You know, at Welcome All Recreation Center, I work with the owner there, Frank, if he's still there. I ain't been up there in a minute though. Um, I normally have my box out there, and they normally donate a lot of things to the women and stuff like that. So I have a Purses of Hope closet,
Okay.
and I normally take purses and we put all the toiletries in them, and I allow the women to grab them a purse and things like that. You know, get them some clothes, shoes, and things like that. The last one I did was at Zion Hill.
Mm-hmm.
That's close to Cleveland Avenue. It's
Okay.
over there off of Cleveland Avenue. And these women were 55 years or older, and they were chronically homeless.
Oh,
So I was able to, you know, do a little fashion show with them. Was able to feed them, and then we had I'm an overcomer time and I had like 3 other speakers to come and speak to the ladies.
that's amazing. How do you
Yeah,
how do you find yourself like when it comes to networking? Because you're always working. You're always working.
yeah.
Nobody can say anything. They can't say she ain't working. She always working. Her hand is always in some pot stirring.
So
So,
yeah.
how do you fall into like right now? I think you're active with I can't remember his name because all I want to say is Family Matters. That's all I think about every time I see his
Oh,
face.
you talking about Darius McQuarrie.
Yes, with the remix show.
Okay. That is the new show called The Remix Show. The Remix Show is we're asking for any artist that can remake any song from the 70s, 80s, or 90s. Be able to submit that video to us, and we're gonna actually get you on the show. If we like your talent, the cast, the judges is Angie Stone. We have also Chanel B. Um, uh, Kevin, no, Jeff Chandler, and Donnie, not Donnie, but um, uh, David Tolliver. He's with Men at Large. So yeah, those will be the judges of the show. I'm a part of the production team to be able to help find and to scout the talent.
Okay.
I'll be to make sure that everybody is definitely on board with everything. And shout out to Dante Daly. He's the co-owner, founder of the Remix Show. So I'm so proud of him. He's this show that's gonna come out. Yeah, I said move over. Is it the Masked Singer? Over Sunday's Best, move over American Idol. Yeah, we about to come through with the remix show.
I am excited about the show. I do plan on submitting a video, and I just have been and it is going to be. I will tell the song. It's going to be the Jets. You Got It All. I think that's a really cool song to redo because the Jets is just. I love Jets, period. And I think that they didn't even have a long enough stint on you know what I'm saying, in the industry. But yeah, I'm excited about that. I'm always excited to see what you got going on. Last year you was hosting things for Ugly Money ENT, right? Was it Ugly Money you was with?
Yeah, just for a minute with them and things, but I just wanted to make sure that this is what I like. If I'm going to be working with you, I want all of us to be able to work together and everybody shine. I don't feel like just one person is supposed to have just that shine on them when we're all in it together. It's enough for everybody to be able to eat. Right. So I had to step away back from that because I didn't like the light.
Okay.
Put it like that.
Okay.
And so, yeah, I wish them so much, good people and things like that. But it's just that I have to make sure that I'm going to be a blessing to the people that I need to be a blessing with.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Or two.
How do you keep in demand your respect as a woman doing promoting, doing bookings, doing all of the things that you do in this industry because it is a male-driven industry?
How do I demand respect? Yep. Is that what you asked?
Mm-hmm.
I say how I demand.
First of all, hold on. Let's say this. How tall are you?
I'm 5'7". I'm about 5'7.5", almost 5'8".
So when you come into a room and you're just this
Good
little
number.
fireball of energy, but then there's mostly you're surrounded mostly by men, correct? Whenever you're in a usually in
Yeah,
situations.
yeah,
So
basically.
she said, yeah. So yeah, how do you command your respect?
Because for one, I have a strong demeanor about myself. My aura is strong. So it's like when they listen to me talk, or my voice, the way that I carry myself, it has a strong demeanor. So men, as soon as they meet me and they say, they be like, oh, I like you. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be you're somebody that I can rock with or I can work with,
Hmm.
and I think they see that it's not going to be, I'm not going to let nobody just run over me and things like that, that I'm going to stand my ground and just be, I'm a strong businesswoman. I'm a strong force to be reckoned with, put it like that. And how I feel like I demand respect is my work ethic.
Okay.
That's what that from from what I've been doing in the last 4 years, it has solidified me as one of the go-to here in Atlanta for when business need to be taken care of. Holla at Miss Vegas.
Okay. And do you
You want a good?
believe that people respect free?
Do I feel like, say it again?
People respect free, like
No,
during business.
no, because the more that they feel like they can get for free from you, the more that they're going to continue to use you. When you set a value on yourself and your business, then they respect you as such. But if you continue to just give them, what they want, then they're going to continue to use you. But you, you are valued. You should value yourself to put a label on you, because at first, when I first started, I said I had to get myself out there first.
Right.
So of course, yeah, you can be able to use me. I'm gonna do these things for free and da 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 da, until then they seen how my work ethic was, and after that I was like, no, I gotta stop. Gotta stop doing the free things. Y'all just gonna have to pay now.
So do you
So
charge, are there still some things that you do free, or do you charge for everything?
no, there's some things that I still do for free. It just depends on who I'm working with. Put it
Okay.
like that.
No,
You
I'm the
know.
same way. I'm completely the same way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Honestly, I am. If you family, you know what I'm saying. It's a certain type of way, and then I'm not saying family like bloodline either, because you might be blood and still get charged. So, all right.
Yeah.
So so hold on one second. 40. All right. Sorry about that. I had to clear somebody. Don't you hear when people calling and they know you doing a live? I'm just like, what are you calling for right now?
I really don't like that, because people know, especially if people know that I'm supposed to be on my live at a certain time. You ain't called me all doggone day.
All
Now
day.
that I want to get on my live, you want to call me. Yeah.
Right. Right. Welcome, Nerd Squad. Rico Rich, thank you for dropping in. And everybody, I did not do this, but everyone, it comes back for the playbacks, because I love y'all for my playbacks. I appreciate you. We appreciate you. Welcome to Fat Talk Radio. Make sure that you follow Miss Vegas, Vegas in the Streets, Vegas World, the lady for promoting bookings, showcases, the remix show. But she wears a mother, she's a total package when it comes to entrepreneurship. She has earned her stripes in this industry, like period. And I always like to have fat talks with people who have something to give, some knowledge within this fat talk. And this is why I wanted you here, because people can say whatever they want to say. I've been hit a lot of different ways about you. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, so you working with Vegas? Oh, whoop, whoop, whoop. But the thing about it is, you have the experience. Nobody can knock that ever. Like you
Right.
can't. A book can't teach you what real experience has taught you. And if you guys didn't know it, y'all started seeing Fat Talk Radio everywhere, all of a sudden, all over Atlanta. But it started with Vegas in the Streets.
Oh, okay.
It
Hey.
I started spreading my wings and coming out into Atlanta because everyone knew me just being, on Spotify and iTunes and interviews but it wasn't, nobody actually seen a face. You know what I'm saying? They knew that Fat Talk Radio, Fat Talk, Fat Moves, but they didn't see a face. And then I started coming to Vegas nights, right? And doing my
Actually, yeah, because you did your first show was you performed first at my show. Yeah, I
yeah.
remember.
Yeah. So it was so I wanted, I believe in giving back. I believe in giving back and I believe in paying reverence and respect. And so
Right.
it's like it don't to me it's never about like it don't even if you fall out with that person, you should always remember how they blessed you. Like you should always,
Right.
and I'm not talking about just you, I'm just saying in general, like keep your bridges tight. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't forget that you had to cross that bridge at once upon a time, and you might have to cross back over it. So you don't want to just get out there where you're so big headed that you don't remember your start. You know what I'm saying? Because I
Right.
believe God will knock your tail right back down to the start and be like, do it over. Now do it
Yeah.
over the right way. And you know what I'm saying? That's grace. That's grace. You know what I'm saying? Because he could just take you out the game and be like, nah, you're just not humble enough. So thank
Right.
you. You know what I mean? I wanted to say that. I want to say thank you. This will be
Uh-huh.
a replay back so everybody can see me publicly say thank you. You know what I'm saying? For being humble enough
Yeah.
and being open enough to bring me out to your shows. It didn't start with a performance. It started with me sponsoring, you know what I'm saying, coming out and everybody getting to know who Fat Talk was, and
Right.
actually loving all of the Atlanta locals, getting to know this space and my energy
Right.
up close. And I've worked your door. You know what I'm saying? I've worked the door at a Vegas nights. I have.
Yes. I remember because you know what, you would stay in my DMs and we talked so much. You was like, I love you, and that and you know what, y'all are my truth. I mean, y'all are my not y'all are my fans. I'm a fan of y'all's because of the simple fact from a woman that nobody knows till all of a sudden. I mean, I be hearing so much stuff about me from other people from up in another state, New York and DC and all these other places. And they were like, yeah, we heard about you.
Right.
And we heard some good news about you, man. And I'm like, huh? Me? And I've heard that we talked about you today in our meeting around our table and stuff. And I was like, huh, me? And they was like, yeah, you got a good man. I was like, wow. And, I don't be thinking those things, but I know the work ethic that I've put out there for people to see has been nothing but
Right.
POOD. It's been good.
Yeah.
I really thank y'all so much for everything that y'all have done. It's very heartfelt. So I'm going to continue to push forward and to give all that I can still give until the day that I leave here. And then shout out to Nas Panky for also now I am her production manager on the new web series that's about to come out. I can't tell y'all too much about it because it's still in production mode for me to put it all on the table, but she was looking for some actors. I ended up putting that up the other day.
Okay.
So I'm happy about that too. And with that, also, ladies and gentlemen, I do the Vegas Spelling Bee. That is a
Oh
virtual game
boy.
show.
Oh, we ain't even talked about that. We ain't even talked about that. I know how to spell Grace.
Right. That's on Monday through Friday. It's like a regular game show, Monday through Friday, ladies and gentlemen. It's I give you 3 words, 10 minutes to spell that word. If you happen to win, you go head to head with the second week contestant. At the end of that week, you walk away with the pot. So
Right.
yeah.
So I spelled meticulous wrong. I was off by 1 letter. I'm so disappointed, but I will be coming back on. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I wanted that money.
Now you know that I gave that meticulous to I can't remember, I think either Lady Keys. Matter of fact,
No.
not Lady Keys. I gave it to no hookup and no handouts.
No, you gave it to, I thought you
I gave it to Twyla and she missed it. She didn't spell it with the A either.
Dang.
So
It's
it's
yeah,
uh-huh.
that was wrong, man. That word. And then if you would have watched me flop, then she would have passed because
And see, that's what I be trying to tell them. If y'all paying attention to what's going on and you watching the show, then you maybe would have seen that I gave somebody that word already before. But I've gotten 3 contestants out already by giving them another word that I gave to somebody else that I got them out with, and they got out too.
wow, man. Wow. Well, it's a lot of fun, and I hope you guys tune in for that. That is it's every day at 5 p.m., okay? Every day,
Yeah.
5 p.m.
Monday,
EST on her page. What'd you say?
it's Monday through Friday. Now, this Monday, I won't have it this Monday. I'm thinking about it. I'm gonna try to see if I can get somebody to fill in. If not, then yes, I won't have it tomorrow. But during the 2nd and the 6th, I won't have Vegas Spelling Bee because I'll be in production. So
Okay. All right.
I'm I'm ex-
So
I'm
let
excited.
everybody know how they can find you, of course.
Of course. You can find me, ladies and gentlemen, right here on Instagram. That is MZVEGAS. That's the number 4 life. You know, get with it or get left, ladies and gentlemen, because we 2020, even though this crisis, whatever is going on, that should never still stop you from moving.
Yeah, I agree.
Nothing should never stop you from moving. You still got a purpose. You still got to do. If the crisis wasn't happening, you still would be moving, right?
Right. That's right. That's right.
So keep moving, y'all. Keep moving. That's what I want to leave y'all with. And thank you so much, Queen. I appreciate you and all that you do. I love that you embrace your body. You embraced your singing, your platforms, and you continue to rock out. Okay,
Thank you. You too. And catch some fish for me, man.
baby.
You
I'm getting ready to go
actually can
back.
can
Yes,
fry some of them shrimp. And you know what
baby.
I'm saying? It
I'm
helps.
getting ready to put it on there. Look at that. Look at that. That's a good old piece of shrimp. So that's a good piece of shrimp. All right. Thank you so much,
Thank
Queen.
you. Thank you so much. Everyone, thank you for coming in and the playbacks. Ray, I see you come in. I see you came in. Deuce, I saw you come in. I appreciate you guys. Y'all play the playback. This was a very good and enlightening interview, like always. You know what I'm saying? I knew that she was going to have some good pearls to offer us. When you in Vegas, when you're not in Vegas, when you're in ATL, look for Vegas, Miss Vegas, for any of your needs that you might need in the industry, whether you're an artist, as far as acting, singing, modeling, um, publishing. She has we didn't even talk about the books. We didn't talk about we didn't
Yeah.
talk, it's a lot of stuff we didn't talk about. You know what I'm saying? So make sure that you plug in with Vegas, Miss Vegas, for life. And just follow her and see what she has going on. I need a six piece.
Right. They talking about the shrimp. They want the 6-piece shrimp. Tell her I'm about to put this on the hook though. This got to go on the
Yeah,
hook.
she
I got
put
to
it
figure
on the hook.
it out.
She put it on the hook. Good. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, and once again, shout out to you. She does have her own merch as well. Get in her DMs. Check her out. Get embodied in Vegas and World in ATL. All right, and she passed you the script. Shout out one more time again to Meech Music. Meech, this is Meech merch. You guys go check it out. This is Grace. He also has the song that goes with it, which is my favorite song. Grace. All right, and yeah, I think that's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Queen. Have a good day.
You too, sis.
Bye bye.